Slip disc and spondylolisthesis are two different things, but people often get confused between slip disc and spondylolisthesis. So what is the difference between them? Let us try to understand in this video. Hello friends, this is Dr. Sunit, your very own physiotherapist, and in this video we are going to see what is the difference between slip disc and spondylolisthesis. Let's get started. Before we proceed, make sure you subscribe to our channel. By doing this, you will get notification every time I upload a new video, so you will never miss my video next time. Friends, there is a lot of difference between slip disc and spondylolisthesis. These two conditions are very different from each other, but we often get confused as there is a slipping of disc and in spondylosis there is also a slipping of vertebra. So what is the actual difference? Let us try to understand. So the first difference is, in slip disc there is no bone involvement, there is only soft tissue involvement, and in spondylolisthesis there is a bone involvement. The second difference is, in slip disc the intervertebral disc that is present between the two vertebra get involved. This disc get punctured and herniated, and that jelly that comes out from the disc pinches the nerves that passes by and create a great pain on your lower back region. But in spondylolisthesis there is a fracture in the spinous process. So what is spinous process? Our spine has vertebral bodies. Every vertebral body has spinous process behind this vertebral body. So due to any cause, due to any reason, when we get jerk on your back, that spinous process get fractured. So after fracture, the vertebral body that lies above slips forward on the vertebral body that lies below. As you can see in the figure, the upper vertebra is slipped forward in the lower vertebra. Our third difference between signs and symptoms of both slip disc and spondylolisthesis. The sign and symptoms of slip disc is more often a neurological symptoms. Having said this, due to slip disc, nerve get pinched and that causes radiating pain, tingling like pain on radiates down your lower leg. And in spondylolisthesis, there might not be neurological involvement, and there can be a neurological involvement, but lots of cases what I have experienced in my clinical settings, that spondylolisthesis is free of neurological symptoms. There is no neurological involvement. If we compare the pain conditions, slip disc is somewhat more painful than spondylolisthesis. In spondylolisthesis, more often you will have pain while bending your back on the back side, like extending your back, it will be painful. So the fourth difference is the treatment. The treatment also differs in slip disc and spondylolisthesis. In slip disc, we usually focus on rearrange the slipped disc, how to push back the herniated disc into its place. We can achieve this by exercises, by traction, and to control the neurological symptoms, we can use IFT and TENS stimulations like this. But in spondylolisthesis, it is more of a structural deformity. So we need to mobilize the vertebral body to bring back the slipped vertebral body back into the place. Or we might sometimes also use tractions to treat such kind of cases. So we have already discussed in detail about the slip disc, which you can watch by going to this video, how to the proper exercises to get rid of slip disc. So hope you friends you like the video, and if you like the video, please like it and share it with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please do not forget to subscribe to us. Thank you for watching friends. Bye bye.